Super X ladies getting things fired off downtown. Oh, Canada! Where you at? Team Quebec headed in that first turn. Going to get the party started up on that top spot. Franco looking for the two as they drive it out of the first turn. 3 wide down the second straightaway. Oh, this one's going to be a heater going on. Bring it back through. Jordan on the move right now. In and out of that second turn. 3 straightaway. The 927 mark. Ramping it up. Urigo coming out of Columbia. Down through that third straightaway. Franco getting it done on the top spot. She's coming out of Brazil. In and out of that last turn we go. Keeping it all international. Bringing it back home down the last straightaway. Urigo on the top spot. Franco looking for the two as we come on back to the line. Franco, Jordan, the invite. Krista Doolittle got the pop on the drop down into turn number 1. Shea on the outside. Had a birthday going on yesterday. These ladies going to head downtown. They hit the podium yesterday. Let's see how they fare today as they head on the first turn down the second straightaway. Krista Doolittle, Shea on the 1-2. Panerio ramping it up. Here comes Palmer, the wild child, into that second turn. Third straightaway. Everybody's on the gap trying to make it happen right now. Everybody takes it upstairs down the 3 straightaway. It's still Krista Doolittle on the top spot, running the show. We'll bring this one back through. Lap turn coming back at it. Still, Krista Doolittle, Shea on the 1-2, Panerio on that 3 spot. As we ramp it up down that last straightaway, looks like it's going to be Super X-Men headed downtown, looking for the top spot. Carmine got a pretty good shot with this one out of Osaka, Japan. Oh, Canada coming around the outside though. Got a big shot with that one down that second straightaway. Got to be Captain looking for that top spot right now. Drive this one in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway they go. Briz boys on the front lines. Carmine on the 2. The Japanese riders getting the 2, 3, 4 going on down that third straightaway. In and out of the last turn, we're going to come back at us. It's all Briz boys on that top spot. Carmine coming back down the last straightaway. 371 bike. Going to look for Oka. Kaiser got a big pop on this one. The Canadians driving down into turn number 1. They're going to get things fired up. Team Quebec looking for that 2 spot as they drive one down that second straightaway. Remy, Kaiser working the top spots right now. Down the 2 straight they go. In and out of the second turn. Everybody's trying to get the low points going up back at us. Down that third straightaway. Roda's trying to keep things moving on. He's out of Ecuador, but it's all Canada out front. Coming down through that third straight. And now that last turn, we're going to bring this one back through. Still Kaiser on the top spot, wrapping it up, back to the line. It's going to go Kaiser to 10-6-15. Kaiser, Remy. Another one headed down into that first turn. The Latvian rider on the top spot got to be from Madison and out of that first turn. He's going to wrap things up on that top spot out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Ferman is keeping things going right now. He's got this one going. Got to be Leo. Leo looking for the 2 spot. We'll drive it in single file in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway at the 904. Burgos, Andreas coming down the 3 straightaway. The Latvian got company coming for him. They'll bring him into that last turn. Leo trying to ramp things up on the way back through, but it's all from Madison on the top spot. Come back down the left straightaway. That's the way it's going to come back through right there. Well, got a pretty good shot. The man from Japan taking it down into turn number 1. Kishi got fired up in the first. Out of the first turn down the second straightaway. See what he's got going on. He's taking this one for a nice little Saturday morning drive as we drive it in out of the second turn. Kishi on the top spot. Bring it back around. Taki's on the 2, the Colombian. Driving down through that third straightaway. Everybody ramping this one up, coming back at us. Diaz looking forward in and out of that last turn. Cranking this one up. See what we got going on. Back down to me. It's all Kishi on the top spot. Back to the line. 475. Taki's back to us. Going to go for the 3 as we come back around. Looking like Clark going to hit that 4 spot. Oh, get the boys going on. The Canadians got a pretty good drive down into turn number 1. Kaiser, Chabrinsky going to go side by side into that first turn. Daylight getting a little jammed up down there in that first turn. They'll get things going on. Hunt trying to get things ramping up down that second straightaway. But it's all Kaiser. Chabrinsky going to get it going 1-2 out in the second turn. Baez, the Brazilian rider. Oh, he got jammed up down the 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn. Bring those guys back around. Little tire buzz trying to show the wheel. Couldn't seal the deal on the way back home. It's all Kaiser on the top spot. 49. Nomura will get to 2. All right, Super Elite ladies headed downtown right now. Right now, got a pretty good shot. Into turn number 1, going to go Kane on that 2 spot. Beeman on the 3 as they head on the first turn down the second straightaway. The Latvian rider, Skariska, she's ramping it up right now. She wants some low points. Smith on the move. Trying to get things going in and out of turn number 2 down the 3 straightaway. It's all Mongoose the Peanut. Right now on the top spot. She's got this one locked and loaded going for that last turn. Looking for those low points quickly on a Saturday morning as we come back through. I now get things rolling on back down the last midway. Skariska doing a little shot. Gonna get it on the 2. Back to the line. More ladies headed down in that first turn. Got to be Stantle on the top spot. Garcia looking for the two as they drive into that first turn down the second straightaway. Winner's on the move right now. Got a solid three going on. Nisha Mira on track, heading down that second straightaway. Gonna ramp this one up in and out. Winner trying to show her a wheel in and out the second turn down the three straight. She's still got that third spot locked in as we keep things moving on. Garcia holding on to the two, but it's all Stancil out front. Running the show as she comes in and out of that last turn. Stancil back to the line. Garcia for the two, winner for the three. Nisha Mira will hold on for a four spot. Gates down right now. Vaughn Colby got a pretty good shot. The Arizona girl's going to take it down into turn number one. Oh, Colby comes out on the top spot right there down the second straightaway. Williams is on the move. Escobar trying to get things going into that second turn. Bring this one back around. Oh, here they go, ramping it up on that top spot. 256 bike coming down the three straightaway. Colby out front running the show. Escobar on the two spot. Williams doing a little shopping out of Australia. In and out the last straight, coming back down to it. Colby's got it locked in, going down the last straightaway. Escobar on the two, back to the line, going to go with the 41 bike of Williams. All right, Van Kamen, Hero Daylight headed down into turn number one. Got a pretty good shot with this one. Going to fire things off out of the first turn down the second straight with the big dogs. Keeping things going on, the Latvian rider looking for that two spot. Legmanis in and out of the second turn. Oh, there they go. Big over the big jump, coming back at us still, bringing it back around. Van Kamen, Legmanis going to get done 1 and 2. Got to be Pelliard out of France, coming down that three straightaway. Shimada on the move out of Japan. Out of the last turn they go. Single file coming back at us, still ramping this one up back to the line. It's all Van Kamen on the top spot. Legmanis, Pelliard, Shimada coming back through. Oh, Mr. Consistency taking it down into turn number one again. Got to be Dade Bierman on that two spot. He's going to fire this one up, bring it down that second straightaway. Bierman, your U23 World Cup champion this year, man. He's been on fire all season. Firing one off in and out of the second turn down the three straightaway. It's all win with Chase out front and Dade on that top spot, bringing it down the three straight. Into that last turn to go. Bierman, Smith ramping it up on the way back through. But it's all Dade all day coming back to the line, bringing it back. Oh, Bierman. Smith going to get the two back to the strike. Who's got the drop on this one? Downtown, got to be the 12 bike of Wood, headed down into turn number one. Tony B coming from the outside, trying to get in that two spot, looking for some low points down that second straightaway. Getting boys moving on right now, got to be Larson. Picardo on the 2-3. The U.S. riders on the front lines right now. Wood, Larson, Picardo ramping it up down the three straightaway. Keeping things moving on into that last turn. Santa trying to ramp things up with Bramer. Into the last straight they go, coming back through. It's all Wood on the top spot. Wood coming back down the line. Wood, Larson going to go 1-2 back to the stride. Picardo will get the three as they come back through. Another one down the big hill they go. Got a pretty good shot off. Got to be the long hair on the two spot. Langford, Big Westy Merlot picking it up on the three hops and ramping it up. Oh, somebody going a little long over the berm, coming back at us in and out of that second turn. Austin keeping things charged up down that three straightaway. But it's all McLean on the top spot. He's got the 110% juice going. First thing on a Saturday morning down the last straightaway. The long hair coming back at us. All right, get the boys fired off down into turn number one. Campo got a pretty good shot on the outside. Going to slide in for that two spot right off the bat. Down the two straightaway. Getting the boys ramped up on that top spot. See who's got this one locked in going in and out of the second turn. Campo bringing them back around. In and out, we're going to go with the 48 by Dorano. Here comes Shira down the three straightaway. He knows how to get it done. And Rock Hill going to that last turn. Campo going to bring it back around. He's used to be a local around here all the time. Back to the stripe, we're going to go. Bring it back through. Narano, Campo, Sharon down that second straightaway. Man, I think he wants a piece of that $500 whole shot award from Matt Cycles right here this weekend as we're coming back around. As they're going to put that up for another day. De Silva on the two spot. Chandler on the three. Travis ramping it up on that four spot. He's going to try to get the game going on. Looking for low points on the way back through. Last straight coming back at it. It's all Will Grant on the top spot. Bring it back home. Da Silva for the two spot. Going to go Chandler. Travis going to ramp. Gates down. Who's got the horsepower? Big Tool Colors trying to get things going on downtown into turn number one. Oh, bring it around the outside. Where you at, Rock Hill? Romero going to take this one down the second straightaway. Romero Hudson going to go 1 and 2 right now. Driving in out of that second turn. Coming around the outside. Everybody trying to ramp things up. Going to be Salas on the 56 bike. Down the 3 straightaway. Hudson slides back to a 3, but it's Romero coming back home. He'll bring this one down the last straightaway. Back at us. Romero, Salazar going to go 1 and 2. Back to line. Hudson and Fala will bring it back.
210. Oh, no way. Just completely in half.
Super X ladies down the hill. We go. Shane Christodoulou going to fire it off again down into turn number 1. Let's see who's got the horsepower in this one. Christodoulou fire off on the first turn. Shane on the 2 spot. Down the second straightaway, cranking things up right now. Got to be Riley Jordan out of Florida on that 3 spot. Team Quebec sliding in for the 4 in and out second turn, 3rd straightaway. But it's all Christodoulou. Shea on the top spot. Keeping things moving on. Doobie coming back at us in and out of the last straightaway. It's all going to be Christodoulou on the front line. Going to go Keely Shea on that 2 spot. Riley Jordan going to get that 3 locked in, back to the line. Gates down, Albie's box colors got the top spot locked down going into turn number 1. Panario got to be Palmer on the outside. She's ramping it up hard right now. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Everybody's on the move. Here comes Franco down that 2 straightaway. She's trying to find some low points right now in and out of the second turn with the 3 straight going down. Looking for that 927 bike. And Eureka, she's picking it up on the 3 spot. Keeping things moving on. Franco's doing a little shot and trying to stick a wheel in. Going out of the last turn. Still Panario on the top spot. She's got this one wrapped up. Coming back out is Palmer for the 2, the 927 bike. Eureka, Franco. Oh, another one headed downtown to hurry. Super X-Men. Oh, Canada! Where are you guys at? Team Quebec out of the first turn, making a move right there. Down the 2 straight we go, in and out of the second turn, coming back out. It's the 15 bike. Brisbois on the top spot, running the show down that 3rd straightaway. Taki's trying to make it happen right now in that last turn, but it's all Canada out front. Running down the last straightaway, going to lock this one up on the way back home. That's the way it's going to go down. 904 bike looking for the 2. Chabrinsky got a pretty good shot with this one down into turn number 1. Ryan looking for a 2 spot open, trying to ramp it up out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Everybody's on the move right now, keeping things charged up going into that second turn, but it's all Chabrinsky on the front lines. Running the show in and out of the second turn. 371 bike on the 2 spot. Oka out of Japan trying to crank things up down that 3 straightaway. He's got company coming with him. You're right, trying to get onto that 3 spot. He'll slide in right there on the 547 bike. Still, Chabrinsky back to the line. He'll get it wrapped up. Oka on the 2. Carmine got a big pop down into turn number 1. He's out of Japan. He's going to keep it all international. Kaiser going to slide in for that 2 spot. The Latvian rider trying to crank things up down that second straightaway. Bringing this one. The Kaiser boys going to go on the 2-3 as they drive in and out of the second turn, 3rd straight action. Keeping things moving on. Everybody's ramping this one up. Romanis, he's on the move, trying to get a low point on the way back. Team Quebec slides in, but it's all Canada on the top 2 coming back to line. Kaiser, 1-2 back to the stripe. Carmine will get the 3. Another drag race headed down into turn number 1. Who's got it going on out front? Got to be Leo on the top spot. He'll drive him out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got a little horsepower going on Saturday morning. He's coming down the second straight. Thurberg, he's trying to ramp it up in and out of that second turn. 3rd straight with the 459 bike on the 3 spot. Marchena Baez trying to ramp things up for the Brazilian team. Coming back out as last straight action coming back through. It's all Leo on the front lines. Running the show right now. A little bar banging going on down that last turn. Back to the stripe, 459. Woo! Another one headed out of the first turn, second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower? Kishi on the top spot. Bring this one back through, in and out of the second turn, down the 3 straightaway with the 10 bike on the 2. Got to be Remy coming down that 3 straightaway. Daylight Cycles cranking things up. How about Hunt on the 3 as he drives it back home last straightaway. It's all Kishi on the top spot. Down the last straight, he's going to ramp it up. Remy on the 2, back to the line. Go to the 1 of the 882 bike. Colby got a big shot right now down into turn number 1. Beeman trying to thread the needle into that first up. Oh, Garcia out of the first turn down the second straightaway. She's got some horsepower right there as they're driving down the 2 straightaway. Colby ramping it up. Beeman and Winter trying to find a spot in and down that second turn, 3rd straightaway. Everybody's looking for low points. Here comes Colby. Lightning get a strike into the last turn. Bring it back around. Oh, Beeman lost her. Garcia throws a bow right there. Colby says, not so fast, girlfriend. Back to the line. Woo! Colby Garcia side by side with Winter. Reinauer got a pretty good pop on the drive down into turn number 1. Got to be Kane looking for that 2 spot. Mydock on the 3 as they hide out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Rolling, trying to wrap things up. It's Andrew trying to move into the game right now, but it's all Reinauer out front running the show. Reinauer, Kane go 1-2. Mydock on that 3 spot as they drive down the 3rd straightaway, bring him into that last turn. Cranking it up with the elite ladies one more time. I call Peanut Reinauer on that top spot. She'll run this one back to the stripe. Looked like Kane on that 2 spot back to the line. Oh, Roland gonna pop for the 3. Big shot out of Stancil. Vaughn goes side by side down into turn number 1. Sariska Williams gonna line it up. Oh, Escobar goes down low on that one. She'll drive in for the 3 spot down the second straightaway. But it's all Stancil on the top spot. She'll bring this one in and out of turn number 2. Stancil, Vaughn, Escobar, 1, 2, and 3. Down the 3rd straight they go. Williams looking for a low point. Sariska holding on to that 4th spot as they drive it back down the last turn, coming back through. Stancil on the top spot, ramping it up back to the line. Gonna go Vaughn on that 2 spot. Escobar got a little loose to risk for a turn down the second straightaway. Woo, here we go down the 2 straight, getting things ramped up right now. These guys got it locked in going into turn number 2. The Latin rider sliding up on that 3 spot, but it's all Zapata down the 3 straightaway. Santa on the another drag race headed down into turn number 1. My man Tony B gonna fire this one off out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. Coltrane on the 2. USA Cycling Elite National Champion Anthony Picardo drives this one in and out of the 2nd turn. Down the 3rd straight we go. Keeping things moving on, looking for that 2 spot. Down the 3rd straightaway. Andre LaCroix bringing this one back through. Spencer Coltrane out of the 3. Turn down the 2nd straightaway. He's got it on lock right now. Van Kamen got a pretty good shot going into turn number 2. He's got the inside drive coming back at us. Down the 3 straightaway. Narano, Larson working it out down the line. Keeping things. Westy Merlot sticking a wheel in there, trying to get things driving on down the 2nd straightaway. Smith gonna ramp it up. McManus on the move. Drives it into that 2nd turn. Sarah. It's all Wood on that top spot. Smith, Kramer working it out down the. Oh! Smith, Kramer, Wood with Dade and Pelliard gonna go 1 and 2 down the 2nd straightaway. The Latvian rider ramping things up. Here we go. Bierman's on the charge. He makes it over the hill. Everybody else pulls the cord. Going down the 3 straightaway. It's all Dade. One up all the way back to us. The Frenchman on the 2 spot going to be Pelliard back to the stripe. Going to get things fired up and running on this one. Got the long hair, don't care. Grant on that 2 spot. Chandler on the 3 as they drive down that 2nd straightaway. Da Silva picking it up on the 4. We'll go single file in and out of turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway. Emilio Fala down the line. He's got this one locked and loaded going back to me. In and out of that last turn. Fala. Grant go 1-2 back through. Last straightaway. Chandler ramps it up. Hudson got a pretty good drive on the outside. Going to try to get things going on down into turn number 1, but looks like it's going to be KJ Romero out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. On the gas, got it locked in going down to Salazar looking for a 2 spot as they drive in and out of that 2nd turn down the 3 straightaway. Travis trying to put things together, keeping things going on. Hudson on the 3 as they drive it down the line. Diaz, the Knack King coming back down to us. In and out we go last turn. It's all KJ Romero back to the line. He'll wrap this one up. Salazar on the 2, gonna go. Hudson for the 3. Diaz for the 4. It's all Keelan Shea on the top spot, and she's driving this one down through that 3rd straightaway. Shea keeping things moving on. Had a great birthday yesterday. Bring it back. Krista Dugo downtown. Panario on the outside, but Palmer, the wild child, headed into turn number 1. She'll drive it for a 3 spot out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. Krista Dugo keeping things moving on. Panario on the 2 spot. Ramping it up. Jordan's on the move. She's looking for more low points. In and out that 2nd turn with the invite. Driving that 3 straightaway. Duby coming back at us out of Quebec, Canada. Driving it back through. Last turn action coming back at us. It's on Krista Dulo on the top spot. She'll run the show down the last straightaway. Panario coming back to Palmer got a little loose, but holds down for the. Oh, here we go. Down into turn number 1. there down the second straightaway. Marchena Baez in and out of that second turn. He's on the move down that 3 straightaway. Got to be Kaiser on that 2 spot. The Japanese riders, they're on the charge down the 3 straightaway. Namira trying to put them together in that last turn. Kaiser keeping the door closed up tight on Marchena down that last straightaway. Gonna bring this one back to him. Kaiser, Marchena go 1-2 back to the strike. More Super X headed our way. Oh, Canada! Did you see the Mac King Diaz rolling over the big jump? Get it out the first turn, down the second straight, way to go. Dabrinsky on the top spot, running the show down that second straightaway. Diaz, Cherry Cone, Andreas Burgo sitting out of the second turn, third straightaway, trying to crank things up right now. Down the line we go, still on Dabrinsky on the top spot. He's running the show into that last turn. Coming back at us, trying to thread the needle on the way back down the last straightaway, looking for that 2 spot. Your 904 bike, Andreas Burgos coming back to line. Carmine's got the pop down into turn number 1. State strong colors out of Japan, gonna fire it up out of the first turn. Team Quebec looking for that 2 spot, gonna keep things moving. Have a bike. Reds trying to rip things up down the line. They go into that last turn. Everybody's trying to do a little shopping, looking for low points. Oh, there goes that 4 spot down the last straightaway. Still your 13th bike on the top spot. Carmine, oh, the 10. Oh, somebody had a little spin out of the gate, but going to get right back on the gas, headed down into turn number 1. Got a pretty good shot at it. Kishi got to fire it up out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Team Quebec going to ramp it up right there as we come in and out of that second turn. Bedoin trying to keep on that top spot, in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Rocking and roll, Brisboy running the show down that 3 straightaway. Into that last turn, we're going to go Kishi trying to make it happen on the 2 spot. He'll lock and load on that one down the last straightaway. Going to be Kaiser locking the 3 up. Back to the line, we're going to ramp it up with the 11 bike. Bedoin will get the 4 on the way. Another hot lap going on with the boys down into turn number 1. Gonna fire this one up. Kinshi Uri out of Japan. He'll fire off out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Cranking it up. Oh, the Latvian rider trying to find a way into that 2 spot. We'll see what happens in and out of the second turn. Third straight they go. 39 Mike Dorothy working that 2 spot down the 3 straightaway. The Latvian from Manus. He's trying to get things going on, looking for a low point. Taki's on the 4 spot, down the last straight they go. Coming back to us, Rye on the top spot, back to the line. Gonna go Dorothy on the 2, the 844 bike. Gotta love the third round. Gotta try to put the fast lap down, trying to get their scores time down low for the gate pick for going on for main events. Here we come on back at us out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Kane getting it done to risk on the 2. Minock on that 3 spot. We'll drive down through that second turn. In and out we're gonna go. Still gnarly. Carly Kane on the top spot. DK Bicycles to risk. Alan Latvia picking up the 2 spot. Down the 3 straightaway. Stariska trying to ramp things up. Everybody's looking for a low time right now. So they come back down the last straightaway. It's all Kane on the top spot. Kane Stariska will take it home. Another one downtown. Oh, here we go with the U.S. ladies headed down into turn number 1. Reinauer, Colby, Vaughn going to go 1, 2, and 3. Williams going to try to stick a wheel in the mix right now. Beeman trying to crank things up down the 2 straightaway. Doing a little shopping into that second turn. Single file all the way back out. It's all Mongoose colors of Reinauer. Colby on the Gordy's bike. DK Colors looking for that 3 spot. Vaughn, they'll slide in and out of that last turn. Single file on the way back through. Still Reinauer on that top spot. Reinauer, Colby, Vaughn, 1, 2, 3. Going to be Williams for the 4th spot back to the line. Stancil got the pop on everybody down into turn number 1. Going to chase this one into that first turn. Garcia trying to show her a wheel. Rolling. Trying to ramp it up with Winter down the second straightaway. Escobar, Winter duking it out for that 4th spot right now. They head in that second turn. Winter slides into the 4. Roland trying to make it happen, but it's all Stancil out front, running down the 3 straightaway. Winter's on the move. She's doing a little shopping now, looking for some low points and a low time on the way back home, but it's all Stancil going to take this one wire to wire. Back to the striper. Go Garcia for the 2. Winter for the 3. Roland for your 4. Gatestown, Dade got a pretty good shot with Campo, headed down into turn number 1. These guys gonna fire it. Oh, the Latvian got a little loose right there. Couldn't quite show him a wheel and get in the mix as they're coming back down to me. In and out of that second turn, it's all Dade, Campo, Larson, 1, 2, and 3 as they drive it back down the 3rd straightaway. Everybody's looking for low times right now as they keep things going on. But it's all Mr. 5-time, Mr. Consistency coming back at us. Dade on the top spot. He's running the show down the last straightaway. Dade, Campo go 1, 2. Wood on the outside, got a big shot down into turn number 1 right there. We're going to fire things off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower? Locking it into that 2 spot as we go. Naranjo takes it up over the big jump. Everybody comes in clean now down that 3 straightaway. Ramping it up down the 3rd straight. Clean's on the move. He's looking for low times right now. Parkland's the Latvian rider trying to ramp in and out last turn. He slides back to a 4 spot, but it's all the 12 bike of Wood on the top spot back to the line. Wood, Naranjo, but clean come back through. Another one down the hill we go. Bramer got the pop on the boys down into turn number 1. He's going to fire it off. Got to be Bierman looking for that 2 spot. The Latvian. Oh, McManus, he's going to ramp it up down the 2 straightaway. Here we go. Everybody getting a little hung up right now. Bierman down to the 2nd turn. Bramer on the 2 spot now. McManus on that 3 spot. Down that 3rd straight we go. Shimada out of Japan. He's working it out with Coltrane, trying to find a way to that last turn. Coming back at us, but it's all the Kiwi on the top spot. Rico Bierman coming back down that last straightaway. Bramer, McManus. Downtown we go. Who's got the horsepower on this one? Oh, Hero Daylight got a pretty good shot out front. Oh, Big Westy Merlot slides in for a 2 spot. Tony B gonna ramp things up down the 2nd straightaway with more. Everybody, oh, Tony B had to pull the ripcord right there. Here we go in and out of the 2nd turn. 3rd straightaway, Van Cam and Merlot want 2 more on the 3 spot. Charging down through that 3rd straight, bringing these guys into that last turn. It's all Zach Van Kamen. Hero Daylight coming back down the last straightaway. Big Westy Merlot on the 2 spot. Moore gonna pick it up, bring it back through LaCroix. Pelliard on the outside, got a pretty good shot down into turn number 1, but Smith, Chase Smooth, gonna fire off out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. Gotta be Corbin Sherrod picking it up on that 3 spot, keeping things moving on down the line. Everybody ramping things up, going in and out of the 2nd turn, but it's all Smith. Sherrod now 1-2. Pelliard on that 3 spot, Campbell ramping it up down that 3rd straightaway, gonna bring these guys to that last turn. It's still all Jay Smooth on the top spot. Smith coming back down the last straightaway. Smith, Sherrod, 1-2 back to the line. Pelliard gonna get the 3. Another one headed down into turn number 1. Where are you guys at? KJ Romero will fire it off out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. The pivot man Chandler Travis running the 3 spot right now. Coming in out of that 2nd turn down the 3 straightaway. Romero says, all right, come on, boys, let's get it going on. He says, come on, Justin. Let's ramp it up a little bit. Chandler on that 2 spot. Playing back through. Romero just having a fun Saturday, running it back down the last straightaway. Romero, Chandler working this one out back down the line. Got to go Romero, Chandler. Travis, 1-2-3. Diaz on the 4 spot. Emilio down into turn number 1. Going to get these guys fired up and running out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway. Here we go. Got to be Salazar on that 2 spot. Hudson on the 3. And he's driving it for Big Tool in and out of that 2nd turn. 3rd straight we're going to go. De Silva on the 4. Oh, Fala got some company coming with him. Bringing it back around. Salazar out of the last turn. He's got this one locked up. Running back down to us. Salazar coming back to the line. Fala for the 2. Going to go Hudson for your 3. De Silva for your 4. As they drive it, oh, Canada! Kaiser throwing some elbows out. They'll go 3 wide down the 2nd straightaway. Carmine on the top spot, though, running the show, bring it back through. Uriah on the 2 as he's driving to bring it back in. Taki's trying to make it happen, driving in down that 2nd turn. 3rd straight action going on, the 904 bike. Andreas Burgos looking for that 3 spot, coming down the 3rd straight into that last one. Japan getting things going on. Kishi, oh, Kaiser gonna slide into that top spot. Kishi back to the 2. Out of the 1st turn, down the 2nd straightaway. Everybody's moving on this one. Marchena Baez trying to make it happen. Kishi trying to slip into that 3 spot. He'll lock it down right there. 4 spot up for grabs. Keeping things moving into that 1st turn. More Super X coming our way as they drive this one. Chabrinsky on the top spot. He's got this one locked in. The Canadian bringing it back around in and out. We're going to go looking for that 2 spot. The Latvian rider going to go for Manis coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Oka picking it up on the 3. Going to be Pelliard looking for that 2 spot. Down the line, we're going to start ramping this one up. Larson picking it up on that 2. Now he's going to lock this one to Pelliard. Merlot, Big Westy on the 4, bring it back out of that 2nd turn, 3rd straightaway. Tony B going to have to ramp up. 1st turn, got to be clean on that 2 spot.
Let's see if everybody hits their marks nice and smooth down that second straightaway. McLean taking over the program now, headed into turn number 2. Down the 3 straight they go. McLean, Bramer on the 1-2. Smith on that 3 spot. Beerman holding on to the 4 right now. He's got company coming from the Latvian rider. Carson's trying to find a way, do a little shopping down to the last turn. Bring it back home. It's all McLean on the top spot. Back to the line. Oh, Bramer got a little loose, but he'll hang on for a 3. Beerman for the 4. Down the gate we go, downtown. Gotta be Wood. Van Camden on the 1-2. Santa looking for that 3 like Manis. He's trying to find his way in for that 4 spot. Oh, one of the young kids trying to get it going on, but Shiraz got a little horsepower for the daylight ride in and out of turn number 2. Stay strong. The man is still fighting his way down through the pack. Coming down that 3 straightaway. It's all Wood on the top spot. Wood, Hero Daylight on that 2. Going to be Van Camden bringing it back down that last straightaway. Santa going to pick up the 3 with Corbin Shiraz on the 4 spot, and that's the way they drive it on. Got the drive with the boys down into turn number 1. Got to be Narano looking for the 2 spot. Zapata on the 3 as they fire off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Oh no, Shimada gets a little jammed up right there, and he fouled the plug out. Coming in out of the second turn, 3rd straight we're gonna go. Ramping it up, it's all Kempo. Narano still 1-2. Zapata on that 3 spot. Coming in out of that last turn, gotta be LaCroix on the 4 as they drive it around last straightaway. Little drag race with these boys back to the line. Campo back to the stripe. Narano, Zapata.
Ready, watch the gate. Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Taking another one downtown on the outside, got a pretty good shot on him.
He didn't even need to be ready.
Peachy going to take up that top spot after first serve down the second straightaway. Peachy on the front run right now. Ladies headed downtown right now. Oh, Rhino and Colby got a big pop on this one, taking it down into turn number 1. From that one right, got to be Sarissa picking it up on that 3 spot. Winner doing a little shopping. She's on the floor right now. And let's go our roll. They slide into that first turn. Oh, you're getting a little bump right there. See if you can recover off this one coming down the 2 straightaway. Or Sherrod dropping in. In and out of that second turn, 3rd straight. It's all Dottie Campbell on the 1-2. Pelyard on the 3 spot. James moves in. Third time on the way back home. Last straight coming back down. Still Dottie Campbell on the top spot. Pelyard 5th. 2-4.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moves out the ground on the everybody's doing some shopping right now. They're driving out of the turn. 3rd straight action. McLean trying to get that aiming. Right on the white line down that 3rd straightaway. He's on the program right now. Brandon coming in hot on the lead down the last straightaway. And the 524 bike. Santiago Santo
will earn $250, courtesy of Answer.
Random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here we go, downtown B main event for the ladies. Garcia headed down into turn number 1. Got to be Escobar looking for that 2 spot as we drive this one into the first turn down the second straightaway. Rolled and King going to try to work it out, trying to get to that podium spot as they drive in and out of that second turn. It's all Garcia, Escobar 1-2. Racing coming down the 3 straightaway. Oh, Escobar's got a little pump. Oh, they're banging bars going into that last turn. Coming back at us, ramping it up one more time on the way back home. It's all Garcia. Back to the line, Escobar on the 2, rolled in on the 3. Got another one headed downtown in a hurry right now. Ronald's got the inside line, gonna fire this one up. Mincy lead B main event. Bierman on the 2 spot as they drive it out of that first turn down that second straightaway. Zapata on the move right now. Big Westy Merlot, he's looking for a podium spot. We'll drive this one in and out of the second turn. Narano, Bierman go 1-2 down that 3 straightaway. Zapata on the 3 spot. Weston Merlot trying to pick it up. Van Camden on the 4 as they drive in and out of that last straightaway. Coming back down to us. Narano out front, running down the line. Gonna bring it back around. Bierman on the 2, Zapata on your 14 bike. In a Winter Garden, Florida, by way of Brazil. For Power Effects Pico, Isabella Brinco.
On your back.
Ready, watch the gate.
Gates down, here we go with the Ladies Super X headed downtown. Shea got a pretty good drive, but it's all Cristadulo. Panario! Oh, we lost Cristadulo right there as we drive it out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower right now? Urigo, Palmer on the 1-2 as they drive it out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Panera's on the move trying to get things going on. Doobie looking for it on that 3 spot. Ah, she slides back to a 4 going to that last turn. Palmer trying to hold it down right now. She drives this one back down the line, but it's Urigo on the top spot. Back to the stripe we go. Palmer. Panario going to bring it back on the 2-3. Super X with the man headed downtown. Got a pretty good shot out of Carmine in that first turn. Oh, Leo ramps it up. Oh, here we go. We got a nice little battle going on with the boys down that second straightaway. The Brazilian out front of Leo driving this one in now that second turn. Oh, banging bars. Tire buzzing going down. Uriah on the 2 spot down that 3 straightaway. Everybody shopping. Kaiser trying to put it together. Into the last turn we go. Oh, up and under, dropped one off down the last straightaway. Leo back to the line. Here you go, Uriah on the 2, Kaiser on the 3 as they come on back home. Gates down, here we go. Answer whole shot award on the line right now. Stancil got a pretty good shot at this one, headed into turn number 1. Gonna bring it out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Cha-ching! Answer whole shot award for her. Bond on that 2 spot. Right now we're on the 3. The U.S. girls trying to make a podium sweep right now as they drive this one in and out of the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Stariska out of Latvia trying to get on the podium. Colby trying to ramp it up into that last turn. Trying to show her a wheel. Can't make it happen. Coming back down the line. Got the whole shot wrapped up. Back to the line we're going to go. Stancil, Bond, Rindauer, Stariska, Colby, winner, my dog.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gates down, next answer whole shot award off the line right now. Campo got a pretty good drive down into turn number 1. Trying to make it happen right now, but John A. Cha-ching, you'll get the answer whole shot award down the 2 straightaway. Campo ramping it up, Wood trying to hold on to a podium. Bramer trying to get things going. In out the second turn, third straight they go. Oh, Campo leading the charge. Wood on the outside, John A on the inside. Down the last straight, we're going to go bring this one back through. Campo keeps the door closed, but there goes Mr. 5-time down the last straightaway. Campo, Dade, Wood, Bramer, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
An extra $500 on tap right now for a whole shot. Who's got the drive down into turn number 1? Way in, Rock Hill! Oh, Grant on the 2 spot. Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Justin Travis getting for a podium spot. Ramping it up down that 3 straightaway. Keeping things going on to Silva. Ramping it up. Going to the last turn. Where you guys at? Rock Hill! Gotta bring it back home. Grant on the 2 spot. Oh! De Silva slides in